Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. We are going to do our fourth outside the box card using elements from the Lots of Pun December 2021 paper pumpkin kit. So in this card, what I've done is I've used the envelopes, the inside of the envelopes, and I have cut them with one of the basic border dies. And I've taken one of the card bases, flipped it over so this is now the inside of the card, and used that basic border die to cut the edge. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my bone folder and just squish that down a little bit. And then I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal, and I am going to adhere this to the card here. And it's not going to be absolutely perfectly level with the edge. Sorry, I just need to peel this up to make sure that I am at least level there. So you can see I've got bits overlapping. I can trim those off afterwards. I just wanted to get the die cutting done so that I was even, and that's good there. And when you get to this point, if you find you need to adjust this piece, you can always trim off the back edge, but I don't know that I'm going to need to do that, so I am going to adhere the back edge down as well. And then I'm going to line this up with the edge of the card like that. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm just going to trim these edges off. And I have gone over just a little bit at the edge, but I'm not overly worried about that. And to try and trim that off, I'm just going to make a mess. So I'm not going to do that. So I've got, actually everything on here is elements from the kit. Even the piece that I'm going to put inside so that there's somewhere to write is one of the envelopes. Because the white cardstock in the kits is just a slightly different color than the white. This is a really gray white, and this is more of a yellow white. So I try and use elements from the kit when I'm trying to match my whites. So everything I'm using is from the kit, except I'm using one of the Stitch So Sweetly dies and then the basic border dies. So I'm going to just adhere this down. This is the middle of one of the elements, and I could put it on straight, but I'm actually going to put it on crisscross just so it jumps out that little bit more from blending in with the pattern. I wanted it to kind of stand out a little bit. And what I've got here is another one of the banners from the kit. And I'm just going to attach it to the vellum. And it fits lengthwise perfectly on the vellum. And then I'm going to take that whole thing and I'm going to attach it to the front of the card. And like that, I'm going to cross it over at the bottom a little bit so it extends that little bit. And then I'm going to use adhesive dots on the back of the hello. So I'll just get my adhesive dots out. And I'm just going to put them on, and I'm actually going to use my piercing tool to pick them up. When I'm doing the project in the kit, I don't tend to use my piecing tool because not everybody who's getting the kits will have it. And I want to make sure that everybody understands that even if you don't have a supply of bits and pieces, you still can do everything in the kit. And I can use the piecing tool just to pry the backs off as well. And then we'll stick this down. And then I thought the white edge, I used the white edge just so there's a little bit of white space between the dots and the gingham check, just to rest the eye a little bit, but it was a bit plain, so I am going to bling that up. I'm just going to put the hello, it's a little offset like that, and then I'm going to take the little gems that came in the, or the enamel dots that came in the kit, and I'm going to put some down this border here. So I'm just going to pick those up. I'm going to put one in the middle and then one at the top, and then I'll work my way in just so I've got them all even. So I'll put that one like that. And I thought about the idea of interchanging them, like going blue, yellow, but I think I'm just going to keep it a little bit more simple, and I'm just going to do the blue, and I think I'm actually going to do 2 in between each, because when I put this in, it looks like there's a little bit too much space. So I'm just going to measure this out by eye and put them down. The other thing that I wanted to let everybody know about is you can go to the Paper Pumpkin site, and under the About tab, you can actually print off inserts that you can put into the clear cases. So you can store all of your pieces on the shelf in the clear cases. These slip inside the plastic cover. I use the clear cases for my designer series paper. I also have a full shelf of my paper pumpkins done like this, and it really helps you see what the stamp set is as well. So that's just a tip that you can go to the website under the Paper Pumpkin About, and you can print that off. So there we are. There is the 4th outside the box alternate card for this month's Paper Pumpkin kit. So thanks so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.